friends, it's been just about a year since I had my hair professionally cut, and I'm getting ready to head up to LA for my annual shearing with Jayne Matthews. In this video, I'll show you how my last cut by her grew out, and I'll take you along as she works her hair magic on me. I really can't wait to see what she does. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. If you're already a subscriber, thank you, and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and tap the bell for notifications. This is going to be my fourth cut by Jayne. Now, I've been super fortunate in my life to have gotten some really good haircuts, including from Chris McMillan of the Friends Rachel cut fame. But my haircuts by Jayne have truly been a cut above and have really been the best I've ever had. I got to know Jayne through Instagram, and it took me a lot of doing, but I had a haircut scheduled with her in San Diego right before the pandemic. She was here doing some teacher training, and she was going to stay an extra day and give me a hair makeover. Now, she ended up getting sick and had to leave early, so that didn't happen. Then the pandemic struck and everything was shut down. So once we knew that this whole shutdown was going to go on for a while, we got in touch, and Jayne taught me via Zoom how to cut my own bangs, sides, and these crown layers using this special kind of razor that she had me buy. Now, this is not something I would have ever thought of doing or tried in my life. I had never touched my own hair with scissors or a razor. So this was really something new for me, and I could not believe it that she, in an hour, went through painstakingly, taught me how to do it, and it turned out pretty well. I wasn't at all surprised when about 6 months later, Jayne perfected these tutorials and started doing them online, teaching hundreds of women around the world how to cut their own hair. And they've been very successful, and it's so fun watching and seeing people do this for themselves. Now, our hair is part of our own bodies, and it is so incredibly empowering to be able to cut it ourselves. I would have never guessed this. We often know what's going to look best on us, and it's really hard to sort of get this across to somebody else. Plus, it's our hair. It's going to grow back. Even if we mess it up, you're not going to ever ruin it forever. I get better at it and way more comfortable every single time I do it. I'm so incredibly grateful to Jayne for teaching me this skill, and it's something that I plan on doing the rest of my life and perfecting. Now, that doesn't mean that every once in a while I'm not going to go in and get a really good professional cut, especially if I can get it from her. But honestly, I can go about 10 to 12 months. Now, I haven't done anything here because I'm letting it purposely grow out, and it usually looks pretty okay. Now, since my last cut with her, I've cut it like 2 or 3 times myself, and let me just show you how it's grown out. Now, in fairness, Jayne does cut the hair in such a way that it's going to grow out nicely, but you can see that with a little bit of trimming of my own, it's lasted me a long time. I'm definitely ready for this, and I'm looking for some kind of a change. Now, since Jayne is pretty much a full-time educator now, she doesn't cut that many people's hair. So I am incredibly blessed to be one of the few people that get to see her annually for a hair makeover. We stay in touch via Instagram the rest of the year, and she is my favorite person to follow on Instagram. Now, since I only get my hair cut once a year, I make it an event. I need to travel from San Diego to LA, which is about 2.5 hours one way. So try to make it like a little getaway with my husband. We're getting ready to head up there and we're gonna stay in a hotel overnight. I'm going to be going to Jayne's home studio up in LA, and I will try to take you along for that as much as I can. So I'll see you soon. I really loved the hotel we stayed at, Hotel Figueroa. Its history traces back to 1926, and it was one of the first hotels in Los Angeles designed for women. It served as a haven for solo women travelers, providing them with a safe and affordable place to stay in a time when traveling alone was not common for women. Over the decades, Hotel Figueroa went through various transformations. In the 1950s and 60s, it became a popular destination for Hollywood celebrities and musicians, hosting events and performances by renowned artists such as Bob Dylan, The Doors, and Led Zeppelin. Today, Hotel Figueroa is known for its distinctive architecture, historic significance, and vibrant ambiance. It's woman-run, and all the art is by female artists. The vibe here was great, and we really enjoyed it.
Here we are again, traveling with the dress-up mom. She's come to LA from San Diego to get her hair cut. I fully approve, I guess. No, I do.
We make it an event.
We make an event. She loves Jayne Matthews, so just do your best, Jayne.
Hey, it's time to head off. Here it is. Ready to be cut. We'll see what happens. I would like to try to bring a little present for Jayne. Hopefully she likes this little plant for her new house. Try to take you along and see if we can get some footage of her actually cutting it. I'm really excited. I met Jayne in her live workspace, which was really cool, super close to downtown in the Echo Park area. We talked a little bit, caught up. I told her I was definitely looking for a change and wasn't afraid to go a little shorter, and then I gave her completely free rein on whatever she wanted to do. She is truly a magician when it comes to hair. She really looks at your face and shapes the cut accordingly. I always feel like I'm watching a master sculptor as she carves petals through my hair and turns it into a work of art. Now, I know that most hairdressers can cut a bob, but the details are really what set Jayne's apart. She puts a fun and unique spin on it with little petals, flips, choppy bangs, and cuts it so it's meant to be worn naturally and works with the natural flow of your hair. This results in effortless styling. When I've worn bobs before, I felt the need to straighten them and make them look really precise. I think they were cut that way too. She really does an amazing job framing the face and highlighting your best features. I'm going to have so much fun styling this in a bunch of different ways. I feel very bobby, kind of like a flapper.
Yes.
Flapper.
I love it. I'm going to teach a French bob class to people at home.
Okay, good.
I'll give you.
Then I will sign up for that, so I know exactly how to do it.
I give my clients my classes for free.
Oh, honey, I love it. I love it.
One click for me. Come on.
I love this. All right, here's all my hair on the floor, and here's lovely Jayne in her great place.
There she is. Look at that, the new cut. It's good, it's short, it's good. It's different too. Fantastic.
I'm back and I really do love this new look. And again, it was just a great experience. I love talking to Jayne. Her work-live space is really cool, as you would imagine that it would be. She also gives really great advice, especially business advice, gave me some good ideas on how to do things to help women over 60 stay hip. That's what she thinks I should be doing. So I like that idea. Anyway, I love it. I think it's gonna grow out really well. She taught me again how to make sure that this back area, when I'm razoring it myself, doesn't get too mushroomy. And she's also actually gonna be doing a class on teaching people how to do the French bob. So I think I'll be able to keep it up a lot better using that. So anyway, thank you so much, Jayne. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know what you think of the new do, and until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.